Manchester Enterprise Academy is a large secondary school in south of Manchester in an area called Wythenshawe. Our vision and everything we do is to pull towards that every student who attends MEA achieves a fantastic future. During COVID, obviously all students were sent home to learn, and some have really struggled with the transition back into full-time school life. EDClass has given us a unique opportunity to help re-engage those learners back into the classroom. The purpose for us of EDClass is to re-engage those learners back into the classroom, so we don't want it to be a long-term provision. We want them in school and back learning, and EDClass helps us do that. So a wide range of students access EDClass. Some of those will have had long-term medical issues, some will have long-term mental health issues, and EDClass has really helped those students re-engage in formal education. The majority of our students do use EDClass with this hybrid approach where they aren't solely on EDClass full-time for 25 hours a week. They have daily EDClass access, but they also visit us on site for a variety of interventions as well. With EDClass, we have shared all of our provision in that what curriculum we follow. The team at EDClass have taken that on board and they develop lessons that support the learning that actually is taking place on site. So for the students, that means they have confidence, they know what they're accessing is relevant, and because they have that awareness, they know that if they engage successfully with that, the transition back into school, back into the classroom on site is more successful. With regards to the cost of EDClass, with each seat that you buy, that one seat isn't just for one child. You can use it flexibly, and that means you get fantastic value for money. And we've made the most of that, where we use one seat with multiple students accessing different sessions at different times. So it's being creative, and that is win-win for MEA. I think the team at EDClass and how they work with us as a school is the biggest bonus, and that is what is the selling point for me moving forward and why I will continue to work with EDClass. As a school, you have to ask yourself if you're doing absolutely everything you reasonably can, and prior to EDClass, I don't think we were. I would thoroughly recommend EDClass to other schools, to other trusts. The challenges that we face on a daily basis, it needs something different, and EDClass really provides that for us. So EDClass has ensured that continuity for the students in that they start off, they build their confidence, they engage appropriately with the provision, and then when they're in school, they're able to apply those skills that they've learned online to the provision that we've got in school. And we see we're able to reduce the amount of time students are online with EDClass and increase the time that they're in school and in the classroom. And that's sort of the success pathway that we've seen. With regards to safeguarding, the element of EDClass that most supports is having that camera in the lessons so we can have eyes on students, and I think that's the big plus point. We have confidence that students aren't simply logging on and logging off. The tutor can see the students, and that gives us great reassurance, and the safeguarding team great reassurance. EDClass has given us that option to have an extra intervention to support those severely absent students back into learning and therefore back into the classroom. And that's something we hadn't had in place before, and now we do thanks to EDClass.